All right, yo, we're back. Today was all right, pretty good overall. The Lynx game, Fever game, really pissed me off. But anyway, let's go over everything and let's talk about our picks for Monday. So, um, bonus codes, bonus money. Really, this is kind of why I'm putting the picks out there. I don't know. I guess kind of sharing some of my stuff, but I'm like, man, if I'm hitting, maybe somebody can, come in here and use some of my codes. So use my codes if you don't have this one. The best one I'd say is Onyx. I mean, it's just $10. You get 50, and they give you like these free coins to kind of mess around with too. So if you ever want to like play with how you're betting and kind of like test your theories, like even on top of your bets, you can. So Onyx is kind of cool. Deposit $10, get 50. Drafters, pretty cool as well. They do a 50% deposit bonus. Rips by Triumph, you get a free pack with that code. Just use that code. Get that app and just use that code. You don't even have to put a credit card in there. And then Kalshi too. Kalshi's a good one. Um, put in $25 and you get anywhere from 15 to 500. A lot of you guys probably have DraftKings, but yeah, Fanatics is cool too. Um, deposit and bet 20 and you get $100 with my code. Don't use these codes. Some of the codes work, but use the links in the description of the video. Just use those links. Use some of these apps. Get some of this free money. It helps me out for sure. All right, let's jump into it. So I said 2 out of 3, but that was kind of like on my regular picks. I went 1 for 4 on this special matchup, and it definitely pissed me off. So much so that I have a short-term suspension from Drew picks for both Kayla McBride and Caitlin Clark. They're out of here. Short-term suspension. Kayla's screwed us twice now in the last 2 games. But, we were looking so good. We were hitting everything. McBride had 2 threes in the first half. Clark had 2 threes in the first half. They only needed 1 3 for the second half. Mitchell got all 3 in the first half. Everyone was scoring, killing it. I was like, we're hitting all these slips. I thought for sure we were hitting all these slips. Possibly not the McBride slip with the points. But man, these two here, they didn't make 1 3 in the second half. Killed all our slips. I mean, if they both would have made a 3, we would have just lost on the parlay at least, and maybe the point slips. But actually, I had 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I only won 1. And I swear it was just so close. I thought I still think I made a good choice on this play, but man, we did win on the over, and that paid double. Probably should have put a lot more on that one, but Anyway, let's move on because it's already making me mad. Didn't do well on the special game. But for like our regular picks that I'm always posting, we went 2 for 3. Now, I know it's kind of like lopsided how I'm throwing this out there, but all right, so let's go over that real quick. Ariel Atkins, 2+ assists, cashed us. Olivia Nelson Adota, 18+ cashed us. She got a little above this, I think. Ariel got way higher. Our 3-point play. These are going to start being my locks. I've hit these like straight. I've only missed once on this, and actually I was kind of right because I said 3 different players, but only 2 hit. But I doubled down on this. I put another 25 on it. So I bet 50 to win 100. And then this slip did not cash out. And this one was terrible too. I thought for sure this one was going to hit too. But Enrique got pulled for the entire fourth quarter. So they were killing him. The game was a blowout. Enrique never came in for the fourth quarter. She had 15 points going into the fourth quarter. I was like, oh, she's going to hit. And then I looked at the score and I'm like, oh no, they might not bring her back in. And sure enough, they didn't bring her back in. Kind of not her fault. Still a good play. If it wasn't a blowout, we would have cleared that line for sure. I got killed on my Drafters app. So sign up for Drafters. Give me a little bonus. All right. I also threw this extra slip in because I'm a gambling degenerate. Because this last game that was going on, I was like, oh, I don't have any bets on this game, and I kind of want to watch it. So I threw two bets on it. This one I cashed out on, 15 to win 30. And it was kind of going to be the only one I bet, but then I saw her as well, and I'm like, dude, I think she's going to hit as well. But I think she would have. She sunk this three like instantly, and they pulled her from the game. I don't know. She played 11 minutes. They never put her back in the game. Um, unless something changed right now because I got that game on, but that was kind of BS as well. All right. So that's the recap. Let's jump into what I got for Monday. So, 3-point play. We have a few games going on, right? I think we got Chicago and Mercury. What's these other games? We got Seattle Storm and Liberty, and we got the Aces versus the Dream. All right, so check it out. Our 3-point slip. I didn't see anything on there that I liked except for Sydney Taylor. I wanted to pair her with someone else for 2 threes like I usually do, but this is the only play I saw that looked good. I'm gonna start putting 2 units on my 3-point plays. I'd already had one on it, so I'm gonna let it ride. I'm gonna let it ride right here. Sydney Taylor was hot for her last game. She sunk a ton of threes. We're gonna check it out right now, and she made a three to win the game. So she's coming in this game off a hot game. I think she's gonna do well here. So Sydney Taylor for 3 threes. That's our slip. That's like my lock slip. Let's check it out. I don't know. Like part of me's like, oh, I'm not so confident, and then I'm like, nah, she's gonna get this. So let's check it out. So 2.5. I'm taking her at the line. Again, I don't love having to do that, but I love this play. So we'll see how it goes. All right, last 10 games, she's hit 3 threes 50% of the time. Again, she just came off this game where she made 5 threes. She sunk the game winner. She shot 11 threes. I think she's going to come in firing again. That's her bread and butter. I think she gets 3 threes. Head to head, she hit 3 threes last time, just less than a month ago against the Mercury. So I can see it happening again. I really, really, really can. How does she look down here? Well, 45% of her shots are right here above the arc. Opposing defense, they're one of the last in the league of defending from here. So she makes most of her shots from here. They're terrible from here. So we are hoping to see her sink 3 threes. Other players in her similar situation have cashed out on their money line. So 60% of the time. So Phoenix Mercury are not a great defending team for 3, and we're trying to roll with it. All right, that's my lock. I'm a little weary on it, but I'm rolling with it. I'm putting 3 units on it, so you do what you want. All right, next slip, we got the rebound and assist slip. I actually really like this slip. So we got Dominique Malonga to get 8+ rebounds, and then Dewana Bonner to get 5+ rebounds. This is plus money, 25 to win 54. Let's check it out. So Bonner here. This game as well. I don't know. I feel like they're not great at rebounding. If you look at Cordoso, I mean, she's hit or miss with rebounding. Last time she played against the Mercury, she only got 4 rebounds. Stevens is still out, one of their main rebounders. So as long as Stevens still out, I think this is going to be good. Bonner for let's change this to rebounds. Bonner for 6 rebounds. Check that out. Last 10 games, she's hit this 90% of the time. Head to head, last time she played this team twice, she's gone over this line. Probably could take her for 7, but we're taking her for 6 here, and we are pairing her with Malonga, Dominique Malonga, to get 8 rebounds. she's one of the, she's a really good player for them, and I think they're trying to see what she can do and try to utilize her a lot. Um, so she's hit this line the last 10 games, um, 80% of the time, head to head. When she played Liberty last time, she got 10 rebounds. So I think she's going to do well. I don't know. I think Jaquel Jones is a terrible rebounder. I think she's terrible. She hasn't done well. And then Brianna Stewart, man, I don't know. I watch her play. I think she's too old. I think she's done. She didn't do well at the All-Star game. I don't know. So we're taking Dominique Malonga for 8 rebounds. So that's our rebound assist. We're pairing those two together. Um, Actually, I'm sorry. I showed you DeWanna Bonner at 6 rebounds. We're taking her at 5. Even better. You probably could take her at 6. But look at that. We're taking her at 5. That's really good. So this is a good double your money slip. I think this is going to hit. It's almost a guarantee. Like today's plays, I mean, Enrique should have hit that. All right, our point slip. We got 2 players, Asia Wilson for the Aces and Flage Johnson for the Seattle Storm. All right, so Asia, she's just really hot right now. She's doing absolutely awesome. So we got her for 36 plus points, rebounds, and assists. And then we got Johnson for 20 plus points, rebounds, and assists. Let's check it out. So we took Asia. We got her at 36 points, rebounds, and assists. All right, last 10 games, she's hit that 90% of the time. The one thing I don't like, head to head, she did not hit this last time she played Atlanta. Now, if we look at her last 20 games, right? I don't know. Her minutes went down right in here. Probably where she played the Dream somewhere. Probably earlier. I don't know. She's killing it right now. She's really hot. We're taking her for 10. I'm sorry. We're taking her for 36 points, rebounds, and assists. Again, the only thing I don't like is she's going up against Angel Reese. And Angel Reese, you just never know. You never know with her. The other day she got 5 rebounds. Then she gets 17. She is so up and down. I guess the only thing with points, she had a terrible game against Chicago. So Asia worries me a little bit going up against Angel Reese, but she is like one of the hottest in the league right now. We're taking her for 36 points, rebounds, and assists. Then we got Flauge. I think it's Flauge Johnson. 20 plus points, rebounds, and assists. I feel like she's going to be one of the main scorers. She always is for this team. Points, rebounds, and assists. We are taking her for... Oh, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. Let me show you Asia down here in the paint real quick. For points, rebounds, and assists. Opposing defense, they're 5th. You know, they're pretty good. The defense is pretty good. So she looks all right. But what I like is 70% hit rate with people in her similar caliber. All right, back to Johnson. We got her for 20 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, I know that doesn't look pretty on first glance. You go to the last 10 games, she's hit this 70% of the time. She didn't do well against the Dream. But, again, let's check her out here. Opposing defense is 15th in the league from here in the paint. So, and she also scores 10% of the time here. They're 8th in the league beyond the arc, but again, 14th over here. She shoots over here. So, I don't know. I think she looks good. Other players in her similar situation cross this line as well. So, we got her for 20 points, rebounds, and assists. All right, and then a single player slip. I didn't see anything I liked. I mean, I really this was kind of a rough day for these bets. If I was to say anything for a single player slip, you can look at Asia, um, which we already got her. So, or you can look at Copper. Either one of those, if you're looking for something to add. Um, I'm gonna say our lock is this one. This is the one I think that's definitely gonna hit. I also have a gut feeling on this one, but I hate doing gut feelings. I even made this look all dope. So, but this one I think for sure is gonna hit our rebound one. We dropped these lines pretty low. All right, let's do a little recap here. Our 3-point slip, we got Sydney Taylor to get 3 threes. Our rebound slip, our parlay, we got Dominique Malonga to get 8 rebounds and Dewana Bonner to get 5. Our points parlay, we got Asia Wilson 36 plus points, rebounds, assists, and then we got Johnson for 20 plus points, rebounds, assists. All right, guys, good luck. Remember, these are just my picks. I'm trying to share what I do, show you my journey, do your own research. Make sure you are confident and feel comfortable with what you want to put on these bets. Hey, again, use my codes. Help me out a little bit. If you've been making some money on those 3-point slips, get Onyx. Help me out. And then put that on the rebound play tomorrow. And if it hits, dope. All right, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. I'll post a recap, and I'm out.